Please, I assure you, your bazaar shopping experience is completely safe.
You may have folks fooled, Ananda, but not me. I know something is fishy here, and I'm leaving.
Shame. Ah, over here, friends. Welcome.
Alright, so I was about to say, I think that if you hover over the Colorado location, so the world map location, it'll lock in the text for the location. So when I'm hovering over it, it's at the bazaar. If I open the map, this is technically called the bazaar exterior, so this is not related to the map I'm in right now. This is related to the world map's name. So I'm gonna go back to the Colorado world map, move the cursor off of the bazaar, and that'll resolve this issue. Being able to identify bugs like this really pays off when playing video games. So before we move on, we're gonna go ahead and heal our team. Now, you might normally do this, hover down here, and then hover over to medic pack, and then click on somebody, which is a totally reasonable way to do it. However, it is faster to just do it this way. Just go to this, use item on self, and even though Logan does not have first aid, the game kindly lets you just go ahead and do it. I don't know if it will let you do it in combat, but this will save us a little bit of time. Injury kit. Injury kit. And let's go ahead and repair.
Returning to duty.
Can I not repair this? Like, I would like to see how much health it has. Okay, 32 out of 250. That should do for the drive back. Again, I can just call in a tow truck and that'd be fine. But at least now we're not on the verge of death. So what's it, 187? That's doing well. Before you stands a man dressed in an impeccably clean, well-maintained suit. He bows with a flourish as you approach, and without pause starts rattling off a practiced spiel.
Salutations and assorted felicitations. Welcome to the bazaar, the marketplace of the unusual. I've not seen you here before. Know this, the bazaar can be found underneath our feet, buried by layers of snow. Access is restricted to the lucky few who possess an entrance pass. You can purchase an entrance pass at the door from our esteemed hosts, the Monster Army. Or, if you lack the funds, simply find an established merchant to vouch for you.
Why was that woman leaving?
Oh, a misunderstanding, I assure you. There have been some troubles in the bazaar of late. But nothing our esteemed hosts, the Monster Army, can't resolve. I assure you, inside the bazaar awaits a satisfying and secure shopping experience. Up the ramp, you'll find the door to the bazaar, covered by a vehicle. My name is Ananda Rabindranath, Manorite missionary, merchant, and your humble servant. I was assigned to answer any questions you may have. Felicitations.
Can we speak more about getting into the bazaar?
It is simple. To get inside, you need an entrance pass. You can purchase one at the door, or find an established bazaar merchant to vouch for you.
Who could vouch for us?
Any bazaar merchant. Of course, they are usually found inside the bazaar, not out here. In the encampment behind me, you could find some hopefuls looking to get in. Perhaps if you can aid them, they can aid you.
Could you vouch for us?
Would that I could, but we are limited in how often we can vouch for outsiders.
In theory, could we use someone else's pass?
In theory, yes. But those of us who have a pass tend to safeguard it with our lives, so it is highly unlikely you would get to use another person's pass. I have heard of people giving their entrance passes to family members. Perhaps you have a rich uncle. Occasionally people disappear in the nearby ruins, and strangers acquire their pass. I'm sure I don't need to say this behavior is most untrustworthy and impolite.
I wonder if Gideon Reyes would give me a pass. You want to talk about something else?
I can only hope I will have the answers you seek.
We're looking for the people who've been smuggling refugees into Colorado Springs. Do you know where they are?
It is common wisdom to keep one's mouth shut when one lacks courteous things to say. Truly, I find the very idea of smuggling people revolting. With that said, If I were a less discreet person, I'd suggest that you drive out to the old parking garage down the road to the north. Who knows? You may find your answers there.
We have some more questions.
Then I will endeavor to supply more answers.
You said you're a Mannerite. Aren't most Mannerites settled out west?
Ah, true cosmopolites, I see. Indeed, a Mannerite is one of the rare few fortunate enough to operate under the auspice of Mr. Manners, proponent of good behavior in these ugly times. Most of us reside in Angel Oracle, but I chose to travel and spread the word. We Mannerites believe that poise is only second to godliness. To live is to comport oneself with exquisite grace. If you're curious, I'd be more than happy to supply a copy of our holiest scripture, the Book of Nauseatingly Correct Manners.
Can we have a copy of that book you mentioned?
May it help you as much as it did me, and find your path to a life of civility.
With a flourish, he presents you with a copy of the Book of Nauseatingly Correct Manners, a thick volume of impeccable penmanship, extensive footnotes, and recipes on how best to serve the uncouth. Who is the Monster Army?
They are the organization in charge of the bazaar. I've heard tales that once they were truly a monstrous gang, spreading fear all throughout Colorado. I'm happy to tell you that their current incarnation is much more sophisticated and civilized, though they have a ways to go. They are led by Mr. Jacob Martin, colloquially known as Flab the Inhaler. A man who has truly embraced his position and leads this place with panache. I do wish he had a better tailor, though. You can find him inside the bazaar proper, as he rarely ventures outside.
Can you tell us anything else about this area?
Of course. Our immediate environs are a safe area, protected by the Monster Army. Wander outside these confines, and safety is not guaranteed. I can't tell you more, as I've never ventured out there myself.
We want to talk about something else.
I can only hope I will have the answers you seek.
We'll be back later.
Find me in the camp if you have need of me again.
That is a lot of snow. You'd think with all these people waiting to get in, the bazaar would be amazing. You'd think.
You promised to buy me a new coat when we get inside, remember?
Sure. Any color you want. We'll go to the leather shop first thing.
Felicitations.
That is an impressive suit.
I thank you. It is a pleasure to meet people of taste, a true rarity in these uncivilized lands. I endeavored to provide the teachings of Mr. Manners to those inside the bazaar. Alas, they seem to prefer that I spread the good word out here instead. A folly, I think. But who am I to question our gracious hosts?
Now, the reason I didn't initiate that conversation earlier is because I wanted to equip Quan with the plus 5% experience badge. Shouldn't be necessary, though. He'll probably get removed from the party and then re-added to balance out his level. You won't see that because I will edit out the inventory management of that kind of stuff. You'll see that Mockingjay lost some health. I put the cowboy hat on after repairing the tank with the mechanic's helmet.
Such a polite sentiment. Thankfully, Mr. Manners teaches us to always have a spare suit. I could not leave a fellow civilized soul in dire need. Here, take my spare. I shall fashion myself another.
That's very nice of you.
Have an exquisite day.
So inventory management, I'll generally just do off camera. I guess I'll check when I get back to town. That'll probably be what Baba Yaga's outfit will become.
Aha! I see you have come from afar. Well, your travels are amply rewarded, for you have reached the one and only, the seer of fortunes and teller of truths, the great Gurn!
Oh wow, really?
Yes, I know. Your ears can scarce believe what you're seeing. Ah, but it is indeed I, ready to tell your fortunes.
Why aren't you inside the bazaar?
Flab is a cabron who wouldn't recognize talent if it bit him in the belly. He claims the monster army already has some kind of mechanical fortune teller. But how could a machine possibly match my intuition? My gift? My panache?
Tell us our fortune.
Wisely chosen. Those who do not prepare for the future are clowns. To begin, you must think of your favorite color. Concentrate solely on the color. Let the color completely fill your mind. ¿Estás ready?
Okay, ready.
I see an ocean of waves. Your color is blue.
That's right.
Of course. The great Gurn is never wrong. Ah, an image of your future is forming. Now tell me, what is it that brought you to Colorado?
The Patriarch promised us resources to save our fellow Rangers back in Arizona.
Ah, the most noble of sentiments. The image begins to grow clearer. Now I must know, for what purpose have you come to the bazaar?
We're here trying to solve an issue with the refugees.
Yes, fascinating. It's all coming together now. Listen carefully, for the fortune I tell you may very well save your lives and the lives of many. Your noble intent will drive you into great danger, but also great opportunity. Ride the three-headed goat. Your problem just became your stepping stone. Seize the moment. Ah, yes. A vision becomes clearer now. Now I can clearly see you standing before a red balloon. The red balloon bursts without warning, and you stand covered in red blood. Beware! Beware! That is all I can see. Your path is hard, mamans. The fates have spoken to me. I must give you this key. May it be of no use.
Who is Flab?
Flab is the leader of the monster army, and has been for many decades, growing fat and slothful all the while.
What's this key for? The Great Gurn stares at a point in the distance, softly chanting in an unfamiliar language. He does not appear willing to answer your question. Goodbye.
Beware the red balloon! It is you again! Recall the Danger Cardinal!
Tell us our fortune.
The Great Gurn has told you all! Beware the red balloon!
Goodbye. Sleeping bags provide a space-efficient way for hopefuls to bide their time in the camp while they earn their way into the bazaar. The table before you is covered in various carefully marked containers and tools for the mixing of chemicals. Step away from the table.
Hi! Hey there! Hi! Yeah, I'm Paris. Trying to get into the bazaar to sell my dyes. Same as you, I imagine. The getting into the bazaar part, not the dyes. Unless you do dyes, which is totally cool by me if you do. Hi.
Do you know anything about the refugee situation?
Refugees? Don't know about that. I mean, everyone here looks like they're refugees. Have you seen us? It's cold here. Brr. Try Ananda. He's this really well-dressed guy. Comes out here a lot preaching waistcoats or something. He knows everybody.
What are you doing here?
I'm trying to become a licensed merchant in the bazaar. The monster army says I gotta make a dye the exact color of blood, which is hard, because everyone's got an opinion, but no one can agree on the hue. Hey, you wouldn't happen to know anything about dyes, huh? It'd be just peaches if you could help. I could even pay you, a little at least. My dye table is right over there.
What does the monster army want with blood-colored dye?
Decoration, I suppose? Or, I don't know, really. I didn't think to ask, to be honest.
What are these people doing hanging around outside the bazaar?
Them? They're hoping someone would sell them an entrance pass or help them get inside. The bazaar's got this code, you see. Unless you're a big shot Flab can't do without, you're not allowed to come in. Anyhow...
Tell us about Flab.
Flab's, the leader of the bazaar. He's a big guy, which is why everyone calls him Flab, you know? It's kinda mean, but Flab doesn't seem to mind, so whatever. I guess. Yeah.
Goodbye.
So long.
Use your superior chemical know-how to craft the blood-red dye that Paris is looking for. You deftly mix the correct chemicals to create a beautiful crimson dye. This looks like it's exactly what Paris is looking for.
Hey, it's you again.
We did some work with your dye.
What did you do? Oh, days! This is perfect! Thank you, thank you! That means I get to be a bona fide bazaar merchant now. Right, Mr. Masher?
Yeah, that dye looks great. Welcome to the bazaar, Paris. I'll let the doorman know you're clear, and he'll give you a pass.
Thanks so much for your help. I know it's not much, but here's a little something. Oh, and that means I could vouch for someone now. Hey, if you're looking to get into the bazaar, just tell them that Paris Handler says you're okay. They'll let you in just like that.
Goodbye.
So long.
Howdy, strangers. Name's Six-Fingered Larry, Hunter. Though, it seems you find me plumb out of wares.
The parrot beside him squawks obnoxiously. He studiously ignores the bird. Why do they call you Six-Fingered Larry?
Who knows? I've only got 5 fingers on each hand, same as anyone else.
Six-Fingered Larry raises both hands, a roguish smile crooked.
Maybe it's got something to do with the fact I'm good with my hands. I'm not the sort who'd kiss and tell, though.
You know anything about a band of smugglers moving refugees through this area?
Only that they make more money than I do. Bastards. But to answer your question, nah, I'm an honest businessman. I don't waste my time with criminals. Why don't you try the Mannerite? Yeah, the one with the suit. He knows all about the local lowlife.
We were hoping we could ask you a few questions about the bazaar.
I'm no local, but ask me anything you want. I'll see if I can be useful.
We want to get in the bazaar. Can you vouch for us?
Me? Nah, I don't got the bona fides.
Who's in charge here?
That'd be Flab the Inhaler. He leads what's left of the monster army after the patriarch gutted their ranks. As far as dictators go, he's actually not half bad.
Anything we should know about this place?
The bazaar? It used to be something else. Now, it's just old and fat, wheezing through its last days. Easy pickings.
Let's discuss some other topics.
What's on your mind?
That's an interesting looking parrot. Is it for sale?
Him? You don't want him. Barrett's got a bit of an attitude problem. Tried to peck his way through a kid's skull the other week. If you insist, though, you'll have to talk to Polly yourself, because I got no say in what he's going to do.
We want to buy Polly. Can we talk to him?
All right. It's your funeral. Hey, Polly, you hear that, old buddy? These fine folks would like to adopt you. How's that sound?
Larry, my buddy, my pal. Come closer. I'll show you how it sounds to me.
As Larry leans in, Polly bites down hard on his nose.
Oh, shit! Damn it!
That's how it fucking sounds to me, Larry. Sounds like some fucking bullshit. Wasting your time with this asshole. Talk to Polly. Talk to Polly.
You're a miserable piece of work, aren't you?
Talking shit about Polly? You? Ha! can't tell your face from day old shit clinging to a bum's rotating rectum. And you're talking shit about me? Fuck you! Listen, shit for brains. Someone has to stick around to make Larry's life miserable. That's my job. I love that job. You hear that, Larry? Fuck you!
You wouldn't want people to think you're Larry's property, would you? Join us and you'll be an equal partner.
You're right. You shit-munching, corpse-humping monkey. Let's do this! It's not like Larry gives a dead sperm about me anyway. No respect, I tell ya. Fine, let's go. Larry, are you hearing me? I'm leaving! You asshole! Asshole!
All right, he's yours if you pay the price. This sounds about fair, don't you think?
You're really going to let him make that much money from you, Polly?
Hell no! Hey, jizz for brains, Larry. Give them a discount or I'll fill your pie hole with parrot piss while you sleep. Give me a second. I'm trying here.
All right. That price was a little high. How about this?
Alright, so we'll come back with Animal Whisperer 7. We'll get back to you.
Wise choice, shitheads. How aren't your balls hanging around someone's neck like a pearl necklace? Go fuck yourselves.
Told you.
The Book of Nauseatingly Correct Manners, Chapter 1, on the proper use of etiquette. It is a common misconception that etiquette exists as a means of affirming one's social status at the expense of the uninitiated. That is, it serves as a barrier to keep the uncivilized apart from their betters. Of course, nothing could be further from the truth. Etiquette and proper manners are the glue that binds civilized society together, and it is the duty of civilized persons to educate the less fortunate for the betterment of all. Proper etiquette, gentle reader, is the balm that soothes the savage beast.
Alright, since we'll probably be coming back here, we'll leave these diggable locations alone. So our prospector is also our barter guy. So that's where we'll do all the buying. I'm not actually that worried about money, but I'd rather look like I'm being reasonable with it. I don't know why he keeps switching to his rocket. And let's go ahead and fix that. No, I can't seem to ambush with a rocket launcher, which would be hilarious, but it won't let you do that. let's all right, let me think here.
It's over for you.
Now, if your friendlies kill a target, you don't get experience for it. Jeez.
Senor Bubbles! Where you at, payaso? The pigs are getting hungry.
Went up top for a food run. Got a mamon who took a wrong turn, and I'm bringing him back now.
Órale! I'll get the cleavers ready.
Survival +1. I haven't quite figured out how I'm supposed to get inside here. Maybe you have to, like, I don't know. The map doesn't look like there's another entrance, but I don't know. Man-Eater Mari, +15 con.
Where the hell do you think you're going? This area is off limits to anyone not part of our organization, and you definitely don't look like anyone I know. I strongly suggest you egress to a rosier neighborhood. You copy?
We're the Rangers, and we're deputized by the Patriarch to go wherever the heck we want. Now cut the bullcrap and identify yourself.
Fine. The name's Stenerud. In case the Patriarch hasn't noticed, there's hundreds of refugees who are desperate to get into his city. So desperate they'll pay me everything they have. Now, I've got no particular quarrel with you, but I'm not stopping, and I'm not negotiating. So if you come any closer, this is a firefight. Stenerud out. Gotta hand it to you. Takes a lot of gumption, or a hell of a lot of stupidity to ignore my warnings and stroll into my camp. Unfortunately for you, I got the numbers advantage and the high ground. It's all over for you. Boys, you know what to do.
They see us.
It's over for you.
I wonder, how far can that guy reach? How far can this turret shoot? If I stay back, will I don't know. Let's find out. Jeez, that did a lot of damage. Just one bullet. So the turrets can reach me.
Caught 'em blind.
Jeez, how far can those turrets shoot? Oh, the cat. cat. Like, did they both just resist the stun? Ah, darn it. She has enough AP to shoot her assault rifle and then snipe someone. Not that she's even in range. Jeez. Alright. It looks like we gotta storm back up the bridge. How much does crouching give me for evasion? 10% evasion. Okay. Kitty cat, no!
It's over for you.
Don't remember how far it was. It would be nice if it just stayed lit up so I would know.
Stay focused.
See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 probably sounds good. Did he get the bonus? No, he did not look like he got the leadership revive bonus. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, about 5 spaces. Whoops! Darn it! I didn't realize get lucky action, so I hit defense. Well, I guess she's gonna be very well defended. Plus 45% evasion. They're not gonna hit her. Should have taken the shot, but I just I figured she's gonna have 1 AP when she got to the point, so I just hit it. Man. Goodness, it looked like, yeah, see, that it looks different, so I didn't know, that might just be background, or it might mean something happens. I don't know. I don't know why that shield looks different. Oh, come on. She had the super evasion going on.
Got him cold.
Oh, seriously. Locked. I can't tell if it's got the other guy selected as well. Yeah, I think so, because his bar is getting larger. Still not exactly sure. Oh, I guess. I don't know. Kitty cat, no! Operation Saving Major Tomcat. Is that an invalid target? Oh, did he only hit the cat because it's aiming at this guy? Alright, whatever.
If you're looking for trouble, you found it. Right, guys?
So I could back her up, but it won't actually save me any AP. I mean, even if I had 5 AP, it would still do that. So... Man, he's going all out on Tomcat. Throw him over the railing.
We're locked in here! Open the door! Please don't leave us in here!
Yeah, I guess it doesn't detonate. That didn't go too badly. I mean, I obviously I wasn't quite ready for my cat to be out there. I'm actually saving and loading several times. I'm just going to show you whatever loot I end up getting. So, like, this is not it. Let's take a look at what this other one could be. Not it either. I already have 2 of these. That's the process I go through, actually. Is I will save, open up the chest, and try to find something good. And with the extremely long load times of games, it does take a really long time to accomplish this. Trooper helmet. Okay, that's interesting. It gives me a hit percent chance. And trooper legs. So that's new gear for me. Let's see how it compares. Let's pick someone else. Alright, so 5% chance versus 3% chance. The armor, it's not that big a deal to me. Just the bonuses. So like, for example, he's still wearing the combat speed pants. So this is not worth it to me. Yeah, it gives him a little more armor, but this gives him more speed. So, not good enough. Let's see what the other chest shows. Even if I don't keep it, okay, suddenly lag. There's just suddenly a lag, so I'll just restart the application after this. Maybe I've loaded too many times. But by opening up the chests, it gives me a good idea of what kind of loot to expect. Okay, tank legs. I mean, I don't know. The first loot I got was tank helmet, and I think that was it. So this is the best I've seen so far. Is just one set of tank legs and some other armor. All right, so that's the loot we'll take. Decent. Mediocre. Decent. And that's pretty much always that amount. I can disable this by putting on the mechanic's helmet, so we'll pop that on real quick. Now, I don't like using keys, but this door is invincible.
Who are you? Did Mama Cotter send you?
We're the Rangers. We were sent here to negotiate with the smugglers, but they attacked us.
Those smugglers were bastards. They took everything we had because they knew we were desperate. Mama Cotter set everything up. She arranged for the smugglers to pick us up here and sneak us into the city. She was going to meet us at the gate and find us beds and food. We're refugees, every one of us, driven off our land by the Plains gangs. Now we're stuck here with no food, but we'll probably freeze before we starve. We need transport to Colorado Springs or we're dead.
Good job, Mama Cotter. We came here to stop the flow of refugees. Can you go somewhere else?
How? We have no money, no food, no vehicles. We need to find someone who can carry all of us to the city, and soon. We're not going to last out here.
And what I don't get is they have none of this stuff, yet they still require transport to Colorado Springs. Why not use that same transport to anywhere else?
I've heard that merchant caravans stop at the bazaar. Maybe one of them could help us. But the monster army won't let us into the bazaar, and we don't have any money to pay for transport.
We'll see if we can find someone in the bazaar who can help you.
You're the only hope we have. If we're stuck here much longer, I doubt we'll survive. We'll wait here and try to keep warm. We won't survive out here for much longer. Please find someone to help us soon.